In this movie, I'll run through the calculation of two types of average, the mean and the median. And I'll be using these two data sets. The first one shows the set of scores achieved by 20 children on a spelling test. Then, after some practice and a few tips from their teacher, they took the test again, and these are the scores they got second time. Just comparing the columns by eye, you can see that many of the pupils did improve their scores. For example, here, and here, and here. For one or two, the scores stayed the same. For example, this student and this student, and indeed some did worse than they did on the first test. Let's see if we can find examples of those. There's one, and there's another. To see whether the class improved overall, we need to deal with averages. So first I'll calculate the mean for the test 1 scores. On a spreadsheet, the command used to find the mean is equals average, open brackets, then select the values from the data set, close brackets, and then press enter. And there's the mean 10.7. I can apply the same formula to the test 2 results simply by selecting this cell and filling right. And there's the mean score for the test 2 results, 13.2. So you can see that the mean scores went up from 10.7 to 13.2. And now I'm going to do the same calculation, but this time try to show how the mean was calculated. You may remember that the mean is the sum of the values divided by the number of values. So to find the sum of the values, I type equals sum, open brackets, then select the data values, close brackets, and press enter. And the sum of these 20 scores is 214. And the sum of the test 2 scores comes to 264. To find the mean for the test 1 scores, I need to divide this sum, 214, by 20. So I'll enter equals, select this cell, divided 20, enter. And there's the answer, 10.7. Filling across for test 2, the answer is 13.2. And these are the same answers that I got using the average command, as you might expect. Next, I'll find the medians of the two data sets. I'll first of all copy and then paste the test 1 scores over here. I'll reorder them from smallest to largest by selecting the values and then clicking this button at the top, Sort A to Z. This one, Sort Z to A, reverses the order, going from largest to smallest, but I want ascending order from smallest to largest. And there we are. Now they're arranged by size. I need to identify the rank positions of each score, and I can do that by putting the numbers from 1 to 20 alongside. So if I type 1 here and then 2, select them both and fill down, there are the numbers from 1 to 20. So which is the middle value? Well, there are 20 items and 20 is an even number, so I'm looking for two middle values, and they are the 10th and the 11th. And these take me to the values 9 and 10. So the median is calculated by finding the mean of 9 and 10. So equals, and it's the sum of 9 and 10 divided by 2, and it comes to 9.5. Now I'll do the same thing for the test 2 scores. Sort them by size as before. There they are. I can copy these ranks and paste them in here. And again, the two middle values are the 10th and the 11th. And in this case, that takes me to 13 and 14. So the median is the mean of these two numbers, which is equal to the sum of 13 and 14 divided by 2. And that gives 13.5. So the conclusion based on these medians is similar to what I found using the means. The median values have gone up from 9.5 to 13.5, showing evidence that the pupil scores on this spelling test have improved between test 1 and test 2.